Emotions are high, but we're in good spirit. We're at home. We respect people. We expect the same thing too, but nothing short of winning. 3 points is crucial, and that's what we're aiming for.
Thank you. Coach, sorry. Did I call you? Please go.
Good evening, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Coach Rohr has spent years here as, of course, head coach of the Super Eagles. And do you have any doubt in your mind that that might affect tomorrow's game? Of course, you're a new coach, and we know that it's your fourth stint as the coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But I mean, he has played more here as the head coach of the Super Eagles. Do you have any doubt in your mind about tomorrow's game?
No doubt.
Next question, please.
Let me just remind everyone that the coach has been with the team for a long time also. As a
probably
player,
doesn't know that
as a
too.
captain, as a coach. So if Rohr has been there for some years, then I think years is not something we should be worried about because we have more years here sitting next to us.
Thank you very much.
My name is Paul Temple, and I'm representing Atlantic Television Network. I want to direct my question to our captain, first Ekong. Capo, how is it feeling like coming back after the last time, the AFCON qualifiers, being part of the squad again, uniting with the squad? What is it feeling like, and what is the assurance that you?
Yeah, I think it's always a big privilege to be here again. We're very excited about this new campaign. I think everyone doesn't need to be reminded how much joy we had only months ago in the last AFCON and the years leading up to that to qualify. I think this is our biggest idea and message to the team as well, is that we want to make sure that we're there again in Morocco. That starts today. It's going to be a long journey, but yeah, what we did last time we want to do better, and that starts with winning games and qualifying for the tournament. So the mood has been very good, very focused. Just walking up now to the press conference, I was telling our boss that I think the boys are in the right mindset, and from what I've seen in training so far, I've really liked it. So now it's up for us to do it on Saturday, tomorrow. But everything has been going in the right direction.
Thank you. Modu. Coach, good evening. My name is Modu Victor Mozero Media. Your fourth stint in this position, trainer director of the NFL, and you step in every time there's something. I mean, how much love do you have for the country that you always step in to ensure that in this moment you're there for Nigeria?
That's a very good question. You know, if I throw the question back at you, you know that I love my country. You know, position I'm occupying right now, I didn't lobby for it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't apply for it. It's intervention from God. And, you know, football gave me the platform. Nigeria gave me the opportunity. I became famous. I'm known. So it's through football and through Nigeria Football Federation as well, or football as a sport. So every time a chance comes like this and I'm being called upon, if I say no and I'm insider, how does it sound? It doesn't sound right. So I'm here today just to do the call from Nigeria and for Nigerians. So people should try as much as possible to understand that and try to support the team in whatever way they can so that we succeed.
Coach Kalista here. The Super Eagles in the last 5 games have won 1 game. Are you under any pressure whatsoever for the team to get a win? Looking at the fact that we have one of the best teams in the world right now in terms of striker, defense, experience, and you've been with the national team for this long. Are you under any pressure for us to get a win here in Europe?
It's a yes and a no. Why did I say that? You know, this game comes with pressure. And Nigeria, we've placed ourselves so high that when we're playing against any team, they come with everything. So our Nigerians, because of the love for the game, it's nothing but winning. So that's where the pressure comes. But we're equal to the task. Definitely we are relaxed. The skipper talked about it. The mood is good. We're at home. So nobody comes to our home and dictate what will happen to us. Under pressure, not really, but we're relaxed.
Okay, Coach. My name is Abdul from Temple.
as a student. A quick one, because we just have just one training session today with the team officially. Is it fit enough to start tomorrow's game?
Trained yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So it was a light training. You didn't do the whole training then. So, but today will be full because you're arriving. So, will it be fit enough to start?
Were you there at the training yesterday?
Yeah, I wasn't funny there. That's why I said.
Yeah, I think it was close to the media for some part. So Victor trained yesterday.
Yeah, he did. But to answer that, you know, we have a pool of 23 players. So it's something I have to sleep over and then decide who starts tomorrow.
All right, my name is Stokes. I'm a football fan. My question is for the captain. Truth, you've been in the team so long now. You're now a leader in the team, and you've seen many coaches come and go. On a personal level, how do you adjust with these changes? Local, foreign.
I think the change just is coach to coach. I don't think we look at where the coach is from. I've said it many times before, I think it's always an advantage when we have a coach that is from Nigeria, someone who's been on the field, has stepped in our shoes, has walked the walk before us. So I think that adds so much experience to us. Nothing is a given for me. I know that I have to earn my place here. I have to work hard to deserve to be here with the rest of the team. And all of us know that the responsibility eventually lies with us. You know, when the game starts, the coach can prepare us. Things can go well, things can go bad. That's football. There's no guarantees. I can tell you guys we're going to win 100% tomorrow, but I can't guarantee anything. We can only guarantee as a team that we're going to put on a performance that we are proud of and which Nigeria is deserving of. So that's the only thing that we are focusing on now. And having a new leader for us is it's a new opportunity, but at the same time it's someone that knows us and has worked with us very well. So it's no big surprises or things that we need to adapt to, because I think we just carry on where we were, and we have to do better. So I think it was said before that we haven't we've won 1 game out of 5 now, which is part and parcel of football. But now when we're starting a new campaign, we're not looking back. Those are things that we can't change anymore. And now we're just looking at what's ahead of us, is this game and then the game against Rwanda. And then we'll take it game by game from there, all the way to Morocco.
Thank you very much. The lady?
Good evening, Coach. My name is Atirifi. My question is, how will you approach the game, considering we lost to Simon Village 3 months ago, despite going down, and what are you looking to do differently, because the familiar community, is also a familiar person with the world.
How will we approach the game? With all seriousness. With all seriousness. 3 points, it's at stake. Crucial. I told you earlier on, this is our home. Nobody comes to our home to detect. We'll do everything possible. Like the skipper talked about, yes, the team is well prepared. They'll have to go out and execute.
Okay, there. Then we'll take 3 more after that.
First is the Ekong FM. Coach, this is for you. Second stint with the Super Eagles for the Sanda. AFCON invited him, this time around invited him. What makes him so special?
Well, the word special, I don't know, because I saw Lisanda play in the league when he was in Accra. And then pretty soon he moved out of the shores of Nigeria, so I've been following him, not just him, all of them. There's one player that I think is also coming in as a young player, because we're mixing, experience and youth as well. So when the opportunity comes, he will always play. Not just him, there are a few of them that are left out now, but they will have their chance.
All right, Coach. My name is Michael Connie from 54 Football X. Goalkeeper, speaking of Maduka Okoye, good season with Udinese. Stanley Mabani, also very good with the Super Eagles recently. Is there any other headache with the goalkeeping position?
The headache in the entire team. 23 quality players, some quality players that are also in the team right now, so it's headache for the coach. But the good thing is they are all fit, and we can always play with 11, the required number of players. And the good thing also is that the players know that. They know that.
Kenneth, I represent Business. Good. If you are offered the chance to put the Super Eagles on a permanent capacity, will you accept that?
We're talking about
game one.
Game
one is game one. Yes, ma'am.
My name is George. I'm except of your question the other time where you said you have a full fit team these players we're talking about, are we expecting to see tomorrow during the game?
He might play, might not play, but it's among the 23.
Very good. Okui Osakwe, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Final question, that is.
Yes, my question is to Coach Eguavoen.
Yes, sir.
Coach, the recent results have not been in our favor. Like Captain Referee, like pointed out, 1 win in 5 games. How do you get these players motivated enough for tomorrow to make sure we get the 3 points?
You know, I think self-motivation is the best motivation. And they are self-motivated, like he talked about. The mood in camp is very good. The response to training is also very good. Arrivals, they were not late. People who came a bit late has reasons to come a bit late. So they are motivated. You are motivated as well. You want to see exciting football tomorrow, you will. Oh, great stuff.
Thank you. God bless you. We wish you all the very best tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Mounie. And now, please, my appreciation to my very good friend, Senzu. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, I will go first. Coach, both sides, what are your expectations for tomorrow's match?
Yes. So at first I want to say hello to everybody. I'm happy to see again some good friends. We were working together, I can say, for 5 years and a little bit more. And I had wonderful memories with you here together in this stadium. So now the football brings us together again. We already played in June in Abidjan. Some of you were there. Now we are here again in the same group of qualifiers for the AFCON. And we are happy to can play in such a wonderful stadium. It's a little bit, of course, for me and my former staff from Nigeria, who is still with me, a little bit emotional to come back, because we had so wonderful moments that we cannot forget. But now there is a very important game tomorrow. My job is now in Benin Republic, and we are ready to play the game. Unfortunately, we miss one player, one good player who is injured. It's Mohamed Tijani, but we will replace him. The other guys are here. It's not the same situation because now Nigeria has a complete team. All the big players are here. We didn't see in June Osimhen, Simon Moses, Ola Aina. They were not here. All these big players, and Dele also, Bashiru. So we had a game which we could win, but we know that it will not be the same here. It will be more difficult because we are away, we are in Nigeria, and also all the players from Nigeria are playing in the clubs regularly, which is not the case from my team. Some of my players still are searching to have competition in the clubs, and the beginning of the season is not easy for some of them. But it means that we are ready like a team, with a good spirit, and we hope to see a good game in a full stadium, I think, tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you very much. Who goes first? Okay. Name and medium.
Good coach, welcome back to you. My name is Mounie from Football Fans. My question to you is, what's your message to the players with Nigerian heritage in your team?
Yes, we have some players who are born in Nigeria. It's a neighbor land, so we also speak Yoruba, and so yeah, I have to forget they are also a little bit Nigerian. They are now playing for Benin, and they will give the best for their country, and I think they will be able to have perhaps a special motivation to show that they also could have the chance to play for Nigeria. That's what I hope, and there will not be any problem for them. They are professionals to play a football game tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, Coach, welcome back to you. My name is Basi from the Mix FM. You spoke highly of a list of champions while you were in Nigeria. And now you're coming back to the same stadium. How will the knowledge of some of the players in the Super Eagles squad and a familiar stadium help you in tomorrow's game?
Yes, so it's for me important to know how are the conditions, how was the traveling. We had a good traveling to come. Last time when they came in 2019 was the first match we played here against Benin Republic, you remember? And we won 2-1, was not easy. They made a very good AFCON, they finished, I think, quarter-final, and Steve was already there. 3 or 4 other players were there, they're coming back. So it's motivation for them to do a better result. And we had problems, I remember, we had to score a penalty and we won only 2-1. They scored the first goal in the beginning. So it's an experience. For me, like a coach, it's an advantage to know the opponents a little bit. But it's not because I know them that it will be easy. We know that they have the better players. When you take the 2 teams, the 23 players, we don't have these players in the big clubs like Nigeria has. We have 1 player playing in Bundesliga, is Steve Mounie in Augsburg. We have 1 player playing in First League in Angers, is Cedric Koundonji. And then 1 in Bulgaria or 2. And then the 2nd division or 3rd division, or it's not the same. But like a team, we have young players now. I'm very optimistic that we can do something well. And this year we played 2 games in March against Ivory Coast after their victory in the AFCON. We played in Amiens in France. They wanted to celebrate the victory, but we made it 2-2, a very good game, and then against Senegal, and the 2 games in June. It gives us confidence. So I hope that tomorrow the team will be able to be a good opponent for this big Super Eagles.
Thank you. I have one for Mounie before we go ahead. But please, after my question, we'll take only 5 more. They have to go for training. Mounie, you scored one of the goals in Abidjan against the Super Eagles. Are you planning to score tomorrow?
Obviously, it's important as a striker to be able to help the team and score goals. But the most important for us tomorrow will be to make a result. And no matter who scored the goal, no matter who assists the goal, the most important is to take points tomorrow. And that's what we're going to try to do tomorrow.
Thank you. Quickly.
My name is Mike Deponi from 54 Football. I'd like to ask you, you're a teammate to midfielder, and that's speaking of the one that just transferred to your side, Franco Yeka. Have you spoken to him about the game yet?
Not really, because he didn't came in Augsburg when he signed. I think he went straight away to Nigeria to prepare the games, so I didn't get the chance to meet him. So maybe tomorrow we're going to talk after the game.
Very good. Fisayo, they will take Mudu, this man, and that man. Quickly.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Fisayo Dairo. I like to play sports. Coach, I'd like to ask, what is the fundamental difference between working in Nigeria and working for Benin Republic?
Yes, the fundamental difference is at first that you have much more players for the selection in Nigeria. They are playing everywhere around the world and in big leagues also. And so it was not easy to do the list of 23 because we could do sometimes a list of 50 or 60. That is the first thing. Then I must say in Benin Republic, it's a small country. You only have 12 million people. In Lagos, not far away, you have, I think, 20 million. So you see the life is more quiet. The people are good people, honest people, like in Nigeria, also the same mentality. But it's closer to France. And in football, I must say that I have a good organization in the league. They have 20 stadiums, all the same, not like this, but good infrastructures. And even for the federation, we cannot play actually in our stadium because it's no more homologated. They are making the grass, they are making around the stadium everything. But it will come. We have a new sports minister, a young one. He's with us here. And everybody wants to go forward. And our team is age average of 24.5, which is a good one. You remember with Nigeria in the World Cup, we had the youngest team in the World Cup. So we found good under 20 players. They are coming in the team now. And with the time, they will go better and better.
Coach Mondo Victor Zero Media. Coach, yesterday Ghana was beaten by Angola. Benin has beaten Nigeria quite recently. Do we still have, are the days gone when we just have the big superpowers in African football and they beat every other person? Are those days gone? Are there still small things in African football?
Yeah, you are no more small teams. It's everything is possible. You see that also in the AFCON, a lot of surprises. And I was happy for Nigeria to go until the final, of course. But you've seen small teams like Mauritania, Mozambique, who eliminated Benin in the qualifiers. Everybody is playing good football. They are working hard. And it's very, very difficult to beat the small teams. There are no more small teams. So we have our chance tomorrow. We know that we are outsider. That is normal, but to be an outsider can be sometimes an advantage.
All right, Coach. Isaac Ekwe from...
No. Who is that? Okay.
All right, Coach.
Only two. Oh, okay, go. Then please. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Coach. Isaac Ekwe from Nigerian TV. Coach, the last time you faced Nigeria, you played against Coach Benin George. Nigeria has a new coach now. What are your concerns about that?
I think it's good to have a coach who knows the players. And Austin knows them very well. He had some experiences in the AFCON when I left and in the try to go to the World Cup. So I think that we learn of these things who happened. And I saw that a German coach should come but could not. I would be happy also to say hello to in my language, my mother language or father language to Bruno Labbadia, but it didn't work. So I think it's an advantage to have a coach who knows the players. That's why Austin Eguavoen, I think, will have a work which is easier than the work would have been for Bruno Labbadia.
As the coach of the Super Eagles, good evening.
Good evening.
As the coach of the Super Eagles, you had some very nice results here against Algeria, Zambia, and Cameroon. You would say Uyo was the place to be. What can you describe as your best memory?
Yes, the matches you spoke about already were fantastic. My first match was here also against Tanzania. We won it. And then even we had to go to Zambia for the World Cup, and we won it. So we started with victories here against the teams you spoke about. The victory against Cameroon 4-0, there were fresh African champions. This one was a big one. Was particularly wonderful for us. But the victory against Zambia 1-0, which gave us the qualification for the World Cup, was the best one. And even after, remember, we go to Algeria, we made a good match, a draw, but we lost it on the green carpet, to remember. But we were already qualified, fortunately for everybody.
Thank you, Coach. Final question. Gender sensitivity. I hope it's about the match. Coach?
Yes. It's for the player. My name is Eguavoen, betting expert Nigeria. Last time you faced Super Eagles of Nigeria, you were able to come from behind to win. So I want to say for the players, is there enough motivation going into that game?
Oh, I think it's the spirit we have now in the team. We don't give up. We try to play together. We try to fight together on the pitch, and that will be important tomorrow. That will be very important to have this mindset, and because it's going to be a difficult game, I think. So what can I say? The only thing is we're going to try to do a good game tomorrow. And
thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.